Hey guys, it's Dane at ZIMM'S Guitars in Mesa, Arizona. We got a restring video for you right here. This is a Yamaha RGZ-621, an older Yamaha from the 1980s. The strings are in really bad shape on this thing. It's a Floyd Rose guitar. Let's see where this thing was made. It doesn't say, but I'm going to continue looking. Might be Japan, it might be Korea. We'll take a close deep dive look into this guitar while we put the strings on it. So here we go. Okay, so we've got the arm here and it just slides down in there. Kind of clicks into place. Really nice. The first thing I think I'm going to do on this guitar is I'm going to put a little tiny bit of 3-1 oil down here on some of these screws and these blocks just to try to keep these things in good condition, because I don't want these blocks or anything here to get messed up, because these look old and rusty. And I'm also going to try to put a little bit down here on those screws, and that was way too much, but hopefully this will keep me from doing damage to this guitar. Okay, and so now I want to do something where I can lock this bridge into place. So usually I take an eraser. I have a couple of different things here. I have my trem block, which works on some types of Floyds, and it keeps that thing flat. It's not going to work on this guitar. If we set this eraser down in there, I don't even think that one's going to fit. I have this other one that looks like a $100 bill. It's just an eraser. And I think this is maybe our best bet to keep that Floyd setting nice and flat. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that in there. We're going to roll these fine tuners back a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to loosen the nut up here. So I need the right wrench for that.
Feel free to pick up the strum anything you like. Gotcha.
Okay, there we go. Big giant screws holding these locking nuts together. And I'm just going to set these off to the side and keep them in an area where I'm not going to lose them. And I'm going to put them back in the same location. But these things, yeah, these are some big giant screws compared to, I guess this would be a bolt, compared to what the average ones, the newer ones, are using nowadays. Okay. Now I can go ahead and pull all the strings off, and with the help of my Ernie Ball Power Peg Pro string winder. When you work on a guitar of this age, sometimes you gotta expect something to be broken as far as a tuner or something, and you know, that's a good reason why I probably should have tested on the electronics right off the bat. Okay, so now we need the right wrench. That fits in here. Let's see what we got. There we go. Okay, let me bring my camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to loosen all 6 of these. This is a customer's restring. I don't own this guitar. Although down here at the shop, I have probably 300 to 400 guitars that are for sale. Okay, there. That one came out nicely. There we go. A lot of room, a lot of string goes down in this bridge. which is kind of nice. Gives these little trem blocks a lot of area, a lot of string area to grab onto. There we go. Good. Now I'm going to snug them back down so that the little blocks don't fall out. I guess I can lift it like that. Snug these babies back down. Let some of that 3-in-1 oil I smeared all over them kind of soak in and get some good lubricant in there. These strings are black. Definitely been on here for years.
Has been for years.
And they left the string ball ends on here. So it looks like there were old D'Addario strings put on this guitar. The last time it was restrung, they put D'Addario, good strings. I know that D'Addario makes strings for Fender now, so these could have been Fender branded strings. Let me go ahead and I'm going to plug into this thing now. Really unique, a unique spot for the output jack. And we're just going to get a wrench here and we're going to tap on these pickups. Okay, so this switch right here will split the coil. So you see there? Put it down. It's got the back. You don't have the front. So with this switch all the way down and all the way down in this position, got it in single coil mode. Flip that up. You're in full humbucker. Okay, not getting. Okay. So this switch has to be down in order to get these other pickups going. So this switch, you only want this switch to be up when you're in your bridge position. Got to keep that switch down all the rest of the time. Hopefully the guy that owns this guitar, maybe he'll watch this video and then he'll be like, oh, now I get it.
Oh, now I see it all.
No fret markers on here. Fret ends feel nice. 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 20, 24 frets. Let's do this. We'll put our fret guard on here. We'll take a little tiny bit of some 1000 grit sandpaper that I fold over. And we're just going to lightly hit these frets. Get some of the dirt off of them. They feel pretty rough though. I think the first thing I'm going to do is we'll clean the fretboard with some of this F1 oil. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
We're doing good. Back here talking to the camera.
Gotcha.
Okay, a little Fretboard oil on there. This stuff is from Music Nomad. Cleans and conditions and protects your fretboard. And then I have a little sponge that I use up here that I just kind of use to sponge it in here. Okay, we're going to let that soak for a little while. That was my front door, a customer coming in, so I'm going to let that soak and go see what's going on up front. Okay, so I'm going to take the truss rod cover off, and we're going to have this out of the way, and then I'm going to put the strings on it, and then we'll kind of look at the neck and see how much relief is in the neck, see if it's straight, all that kind of stuff. Going to go ahead and get this out of the way first. And then we're going to throw a wrench in here. And we're just going to test on it. real quick. Okay. Yeah, it works. It's fine. Now let's put some strings on it.
Today's string choice.
Okay, today's string choice. We've got Ernie Ball, Super Slinky, 9 through 42 custom gauge nickel wound guitar strings, made in USA, headquarters out of Coachella, California. I've driven through there many times. Okay, now I gotta loosen this back up right here. And then we're going to put the string down in there. Make sure that the string is centered nicely in the saddle. There you go. Boy, these go down a long way. They go all the way through the back. Kind of a cool setup. Really holds them tight. Yamaha has always made really quality instruments. Yeah, so just looking at the computer, we've got one thrown up here. Yamaha RGZ-621, 1989, $400 with free shipping. So, yeah, this one's out of Virginia. But, yeah, they're $400 guitars. It's kind of cool. Okay, so let's just tune it up. It's going to be in standard tuning. Just getting it close. Okay, so now we can pull this eraser out of here and let that set there. And then we'll take a look and see if this bridge is laying nice and flat, and it's kind of hanging up a little bit. We want it to be down about right there. It's kind of high. Make sure you guys can see that. So let's see, but it's all about where it's tuned at. So let's bring it back down. And you always want to tune up to pitch. So I'm going to bring it down. Come a little bit flat on every string. There we go. It's looking a little bit better. Let's one more time go through here. Okay, let's take a look now. Hey, I mean, that's not bad. Pretty good. If it was maybe about right there, it'd be a little bit better. Pretty darn good. We could maybe loosen the claw. Or no, what would it be? Would it be loosen or tighten? It would be tighten the claw just a tiny bit. Let's do that. Oh, this is nice. The back plate is easily accessible. So let's get in here and see if I can snuggle the claw just a little bit on that side. A little bit on that side. Now let's take a look. See where we're at. Put the arm back in. Now it's looking good. Okay. Now I can come back up to pitch. Very nice. Alright, now let's take my notch straight edge. And we're going to set it on here, and let's take a look at the neck and see if there is any neck relief in there, if it's nice and flat. That thing looks nice and flat. We're going to leave it right there. I think we're done with this one. Let me grab a guitar pick And just like in every video, just throw it up on my knee. .24 fret on this thing. You can get way up here. Yeah, these are cool guitars. You can find these out in the pawn shops. You can find them out in the used guitar shops. I think that ad that we showed you where the guy's asking 400, it's maybe a little bit on the high side, but you are getting a guitar from 1989, an old 80s guitar. Is it a vintage guitar? Would you consider this thing vintage, being from the 80s? All right, there we have it, guys. A Yamaha RGZ-621. It just got restrung. If you guys got a guitar you want to bring in, have me restring it, guys, feel free anytime to come on in. If you're in the Phoenix area, Phoenix, Arizona, bring your guitar in. Maybe we could do a video on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff for me. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Hey guys, if you like that video and want to see another restring video, click up here. If you want to see me interviewing a guy about their guitar, go ahead and click up here.